The topic is properties of solids and surfaces, or properties of surfaces and solids, whatever it is. So in this one, basic property for a solid or a surface is called the center of gravity. It is denoted as symbol Cg, and the particular point is called centroid. The meaning is, for example, I have a duster. Okay, this is shape is kind of a rectangle. The total weight of this duster, so for example, it is some 2 grams or 3 grams or 5 grams, whatever it is. The total weight of this body will act at single point. Okay, that point we have to determine which point is that. Okay, I am just trying to hold this duster with my finger. What I mean to say, I am able to locate a point. I am able to locate a point at this whole body mass, so that the weight of the body is acting at particular point only. I am just holding like this. See, I can hold it here also. The body will remain as it is, static. You can hold it this corner. But the total weight of this body, whatever it is, some value can give weight, will be considered to be acting in a single point. Okay, that single point, center point, is called center of gravity. Okay, that center of gravity is the point what we are trying to locate in different types of solids and surfaces. That the aim of this particular unit or topic is to study about the location of center of gravity of a body in different shapes. You have rectangle, triangle, circle, a semicircle, a quadrant, etc., etc. There are many types of solids or shapes, I can say. Instead of telling solids, I can say the shapes. The shape of that shape can be determined by some set of rules. That what is the center of gravity? How to determine how to locate the center of gravity? And centroid is a word which is the particular point, the center of gravity, with the base of some x and y axis lines, because every diagram we are doing it in one plane, is it not? It's a combination of x and y axis, or y and z axis, whatever it is. So basically we are studying about locating the center of gravity of these solids and surfaces in this chapter, right? Now the purpose is to locate center of gravity here. I'll take up an example of just a square, basically. Now first we will see how do we locate a square, center of gravity of a square. I'll just write an axis, this is x, this is y. Okay, I'll draw a square. Okay, whose sides are a, just one symbol a. Now this point is O, this point is OX, this line is my OX, and this line is OY. This square will have a center of gravity. This point is called CG, is it not? This center of gravity, how do we determine it? The rule says, I'll take a table or column. In this, this is the name. First I'll write name. What is name of this? It's a square. Okay, I'll form a table or column in this. And this is, object is square. This is shape. Name of the object is square, this is shape. And then I'll write what is its center of gravity based on x and y axis. So this is x, this is y, and I can write area also, area of the square. Is it okay? So like this, for a square, for a rectangle, for a triangle, for a circle, for a semicircle, for a quadrant, and what not. There are many, around 13 to 15 sketches even in your textbooks, which you have to remember, so that it will be easier to solve a question and the problem. Now this x and y values are denoted as x bar and y bar. The meaning is the OX forms the bottommost horizontal line for this square, right? Bottommost horizontal line for this square. OY forms the leftmost corner edge of this square. So consideration is from this origin point O and the basic axis, that means the OX is the reference axis at the x direction, and OY is the reference axis, same thing, reference axis at a direction. What I mean to say, when you want to calculate this width, say suppose I say square is the same, it is the area is same, A into A, if even this is A here, okay. If we want to know this distance, I'll be traveling from the leftmost corner towards right, that is towards OX axis, is it not? From the leftmost corner is my reference axis is OY, I'm traveling towards right hand side. If you want to know this height of this square, width of the square, I'll be traveling from 0x is my reference axis bottommost corner to the up, towards upper side, that is OY line, right? Now here the x bar, I'll write it as A by 2. A by 2 is means my center point of this x width for this square is supposed to be taken as center point of this body, that means at this point. Total is my A, total length is A here, okay. So A by 2 is my x distance. I am trying to locate the center of gravity. Can you understand the purpose of this? Studying this unit is to locate the center of gravity basically. Center of gravity, how to locate? I am locating from an fixed origin point, okay. I am traveling towards the width of this total shape in the x direction. So I say the total width divided by 2 gives my x value. Is this clear? Then you go for y value, this height. Again I will write A by 2 only because square has got equal area, it is A into A square. If I go to rectangle, it will vary because you have length and breadth in the different values. If you go to triangle, it's again vary, etc., n numbers will be there. So again, then what is the area? Area is just A into A, this is square. I'll just write x and y axis, okay. This is A, this A square is it not? A into A is area. Now after finding out this center towards x axis, I find out this center, it is A by 2, total is A, and y axis again center, I will find out the CG. This is my CG, center of gravity is that. So this is my work, what I am doing it to find out the center of gravity. So these values are the formula I can say by using the name. It is square, shape of the square, x bar a value, means what is the center of gravity point at x direction is given here, center of gravity point by y direction. Finally find out the center of gravity values. So this my, after finding out, I'll then draw a line. These lines are called your centroidal axis. This is x line, this is y line, or I can say from the x direction this is the line, from y direction this is the line. These are called centroidal lines, or okay, center of gravity lines, two reference lines. So basically I have OX, one line for the bottommost corner of any sketch given. So it's a triangle, rectangle, whatever it is, we have to indicate the OX as bottommost line, okay, and leftmost corner line as OY, and remaining will be the sketch inside. For that we have to indicate the center of gravity by this method. So this is just an example I have given for a square as A by 2 and A by 2, because square has got equal length and width, no difference in that. If you go for a rectangle it will vary, for a circle it will vary. So depending on that, these formulas is given as such for around 14 or 15 shapes. Like this, different shapes are given. For different shapes you have different values of x bar and y bar, and the area also. That is very important for you to remember to solve any question. Okay. So if we solve 1 or 2 questions based on that, and it is mandatory for you, it is compulsory for you to remember all the formulas which is given in your textbook for these different types of shapes given.